get a lot of questions asking how to make zucchini noodles since I am just so, I love them so much. So I have a bunch of people ask me, how do you make them? So before I got a veggetti, and I'm going to be making these guys right here, I used a mandolin. I think I got it off of Amazon or something, because I didn't really want to go to the store. I couldn't find it in a store, actually, the one that made the noodles. So this is a mandolin. It has all these different settings. Let's see if you can see that. Now when you go through it, it pretty much will, it can make thin slices. Like if you take it and you go like this to it, it'll make like little chips. That's how you make zucchini chips. But if you have this setting right here, let's see if I can show you. It has little tiny grooves, and that will basically be what the size of your noodle, which is kind of thick. You know, it's kind of thick. So I am going to show you the mandolin way first. And I'm going to chop this little guy on the end. And usually I chop them in half. That was a bad chop. So basically you're going to take the end and hold this side and just like run it down. This is not working out like I planned. Okay, so basically what it gives you is it's giving you these little noodles. Now normally they're longer. I don't know what is up with this zucchini. My mother just gave it to me. We live like right next to each other, so my zucchini had gone bad already. So I said, Mom, do you have any zucchinis? And there is a little plastic piece that you could put on top so you can protect your fingers, but you know, I'm just a rebel and I like, this whole freaking thing is moving. Anyway. Okay, so I don't really use this way anymore because, oh, there we go. Now when you get down to the bottom part, it's going to be a little tricky and you don't want to cut yourself, so you use the plastic thingy. And don't be dumb like me. So this is getting kind of thin, but you can see if you break it up, it makes little noodles. It may have been like frozen or something, because sometimes that'll do it. But they're fairly thin. Okay, so that's one way. That's my old way of doing it. Now, here's the fun way. My favorite way. So now you don't have to half it. Hey, it has, this is a veggetti, by the way, and it does, hold on, it comes with like a little cookbook, so you can do all kinds of crazy-ish with this. Garlic and olive oil sauce, probably on plan. Pesto sauce. Pesto sauce is so easy. You get a bunch of basil, a little olive oil, process the shit out of it, and you have pesto sauce. Throw some garlic in there. Boom! Okay, that's the Italian coming out. Sorry. Okay, so basically you have a thin setting or a thick setting. So I'm an angel hair girl. I really like thin pasta. So you just put this thing, this is kind of sexual, put it in, and then you just start twisting. Oh, jeez. My bad. Do they have bloopers? So can I do bloopers? Let me see if I can get like a little better angle for you. Watch the noodles. They're coming. And what I like about this is it just keeps going. So guess what that means? That means you can twirl these babies with a fork. There we go. That's better. Veggetti Magic. And you can get a ton of food from this. Just one zucchini. I mean, it totally satisfies my pasta craving. To me, it feels the same. Swirls around my fork the same. It's awesome. I'm going to cook this up. I already had plain chicken at my mom's, and her vegetable choices were corn and tomatoes drenched in oil with a little oregano, and obviously I did not eat the corn, and I had a couple tomatoes, so I do need like 2 more greens, and I'm trying to stay away from tomatoes just until I get out of this June meltdown challenge, because they can sometimes throw you out of ketosis. So look at all this noodly awesome goodness. You just saute these for like 2 or 3 minutes, which I think I'm going to show you. Okay. Come on, buddy. See, and then you get this little turd thing at the end that pops out. Sorry about the dishwasher. It's going. Good with that. Look. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me get my pan. Okay. So my pan's heating up, medium high, medium heat. I'm gonna spray a little canola oil in there. Now, zucchini cooked from a fresh variety, you can have 90 grams. I always go by the grams whenever I can because you get more food. If you're doing it by ounces and you're putting it in like a scale like this and you're stuffing it in there. So this is a scale I used to use. We don't do that anymore. I use this. It measures grams. Trust me, if you're not measuring digitally by grams, you're not getting enough. Well, digitally anyways. You're not getting enough veggies. If you're stuffing it in a cup, you're doing it wrong. Alright, so let's plop this into the pan. And I like to get it pretty hot because it gives it kind of a char. Here's my Italian spoon, my little wooden spoon I have. And we're just going to cook this saute it up. It really takes no time to cook this at all. Like a wedge of Laughing Cow cheese in there, which I think I might do. And that makes it just awesome. It's getting kind of tender. I could put grape tomatoes in there, cut up in half, and they just like shrivel up a little bit and get nice and steamed. There we go. This tiny bit of Himalayan pink salt. It's really good for you, actually. A friend of mine told me that it's probably one of the healthiest salts for you. And I use this from Trader Joe's. It's a salt-free 21 seasoning salute, onion, spices, black pepper, celery seed, cayenne pepper, parsley, basil, marjoram, bay leaf, oregano, thyme, savory, rosemary, cumin, mustard, coriander, garlic, carrot, orange peel, tomato granules, lemon juice powder, little citric acid. So it has no salt, so put a little, like half a teaspoon of that in there. It smells awesome. Smells really good. Delish. Dope. See how this is coming out. Alright, so now we're going to weigh it because it's pretty much done. Push on, we make sure it's on grams, and then I put a plate on there, and it goes, weighs the plate, and then you push it again, and it puts it to 0. That's what you want. So this whole thing right here is 159 grams. 159 grams. So basically 90 is one serving. So I could put a couple of mushrooms in there to, you know, I would need 180 for 2 lean greens, or 2 greens, sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Welcome if you're new. See you later. I just wanted to show you guys how it looks when you twirl it on a fork. Looks like pasta. Looks like pasta.